Hi guys, my name's Jimmy Adams and I am Mrs. Hill's nephew. So I guess you could say I've known her all my life. And she's asked me to give you guys an insight and a bit of background into my career and how it all started with art GCSE. And I guess all my life I've had two passions, one being sport and one being creativity. And when I was at school and studying, I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do in my career. All I knew was that I had two areas which I wanted to focus more on. And I would spend hours and hours drawing, and I knew obviously I had a talent for it. So I undertook GCSE art because I wanted to learn more. I wanted to understand more about colour and tone and texture and composition and how you can build something and make it look more realistic. But I didn't really know at the time where it would lead me, what path it would lead me from a career point of view. So, again, my main passion has always been sport, and I've always wanted to work in sport, and I've now been fortunate to be able to achieve that. But that hasn't probably gone the way I'd have planned it. I was okay at sport, but I was never good enough to do it professionally and play professionally. So, I studied education and GCSEs. And then when I left school, I found myself working for Wix, the DIY brand. And I was working in their operations team in their shops and working through their system, and I didn't really consider how my background in art or sport would take me to where it would. And I was doing very well at Wix and working through their operational system and store managers and working in different stores, etc. And then one day I had a conversation with a gentleman about what he did. He was from head office, and he told me what he did, and it really, opened my eyes to there's an opportunity here which could give me what I was more blessed with, I guess, my talents of my creative background, and he offered me a job in the marketing department. So going from an operations background to the marketing department really, opened my eyes into this is what I want to do. I've got an opportunity to create campaigns, marketing campaigns, posters, billboards, in-store graphics. And I can take my skills, which I'd learned at school and education, and which obviously I developed myself, and create these marketing campaigns. So I did that for a few years, and I thrived at it and I relished it because it was my passion, plus it was what I was getting paid to do. But then for me, it was about how now do I incorporate this into sport, which was my other passion. And so it became an opportunity because I've been working in the marketing department. I could then go and do sponsorship and looking at football sponsorship. So I was now designing LED boards around perimeters of football stadiums. I was designing programs, ads for in programs. And, I was in a place where my job when I was at school, nobody ever sat down with me and said, actually, art is not just art and graphics and art and design, where you just draw pencils, pictures, and there's so much more. You see art, you see creativity, you see design everywhere you go in life, whether that be on the front of an album cover, whether that be a poster in the street, whether that be on TV and a TV commercial. Somebody has had to come up with that creative idea and put that in front of you so you buy it or sell it. When I was at school, if somebody said to me, Jimmy, you can go and do advertising and you'll utilize your skills in creativity and art to do that, I probably would have actually invested even more time into it. But at the time, I didn't really think about art in that way. So now, fast forward quite a few years since I left school, but I've developed my skills. I now do a lot of creativity and design on computers and use Photoshop. And what it's actually led me to be, is I actually work for, the Professional Darts Corporation. So we are the world's largest indoor sport. We are global. We are the second most watched sport on Sky Sports after football. And my job is I design campaigns, marketing campaigns, to sell tickets to watch darts around the world. So whether that be in New York, whether that be in Germany, in the UK, at the O2 in London, it's my responsibility to design, to draw, to create on the computer or on pencil, engage in ways in which we can sell tickets. And this all started back GCSE art. I developed some skills. I continued as I left school with them, and with learning it and learning more, I've been able to achieve my dream of working in sport and working with it being creative. So if you're considering what you want to do, what subjects you want to study, and you're creative and you're thinking about doing art, then certainly consider it in terms of the breadth of what art can deliver. You don't just have to be an art teacher or don't have to be an artist. Art as a subject is so wide, it's so vast. You can go into graphic design, you can go into motion stop movies, you can go into doing illustration, you can go into doing graffiti art. There's so many different ways you can go. So I enjoyed it. I thrived from it. It gave me a job which I do for free. I get to travel the world, I get to watch sport, and I get to design and draw, and I get paid for it. So good luck in whatever you choose to do. But I can guarantee if you're creative, I would strongly suggest you give it a try. Thanks for listening to me, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.